Welcome to Firestone, a tournament rich with history. A history that recently has been dominated by one man.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Tiger Woods is not only the defending champion, but he's trying for 3 in a row. Now the world has had enough. The best players from around the globe have arrived to take a championship of their own. If Tiger Woods wants his 13th World Golf Championships title and 6th victory at Firestone, he's going to have to take it.
Arnold Palmer!
Jack Nicklaus has won at Inverary.
Be the right club today.
Yes! What do you think about that?
Go in.
Oh! 59, the best final round ever.
Welcome to this edition of PGA Tour Classic, the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational. Tiger Woods teed off early on day one. He started on the 10th hole in search of his 6th WGC-Bridgestone Invitational title in just 9 starts. This tournament brings the best from around the world. Tiger, Phil, VJ, Sergio, and Ernie are all here at Firestone Country Club. A beautiful day here in Akron for round one. Time and time again, these famous grounds have produced the most elite champions. Jack at the 75 PGA, Trevino, Watson, Olazabal, Mickelson, and especially Mr. Woods. As we take a look now at his day one highlights. After parring the first 2 holes, here is Tiger at the 12th, par 3, 180 yards. And he will leave himself a solid chance for birdie. Here he is at 15 for birdie. This par 3 measures 225 on day one. Now another birdie and another par 3, the 5th. After dropping a shot at the par 4 6th, here at the 9th to close out his day. Tiger would open with a round of 68 on the par 70 South course at Firestone.
I played all right today. I felt like I hit a lot of good shots today and putted pretty good. The golf course is playing awfully quick. You know, it's got a little speed to it. You got to be careful out there. The fairways are a lot faster than I've seen them in years past, and the greens are as well. The greens are absolutely perfect, though. I mean, every ball's hugging the ground. You hit a good putt, you know it's in. But the hard part is getting the right speed here, because anything above the hole is going to be moving a little bit.
Firestone Country Club is located in Akron, Ohio. The 7,400-yard South course is a par 70. Firestone has hosted 3 PGA championships. It's a traditional style golf course that plays long with tree-lined fairways and lots of elevated greens. Now back to day one action with our leader, Hunter Mahan. He's coming off a win at the Travelers Championship just 4 starts ago, with all top 8s in between. Hunter is proving himself to be a great young player, on pace now to make the President's Cup team. Now Lee Westwood to tie the lead at the par 3 7th. 192-yard hole. Westwood is cruising with no bogeys. Solid putt from the reigning U.S. Open champion, Angel Cabrera, the Argentine hero. And here's Masters champion Zach Johnson for birdie. Moving to 2 under par. Now Paul Casey at the 2nd. He was 2 over through the first 5 holes. After a rough start, now gets it to 2 under. At the par 3 7th, Rory Sabbatini with the round of the day. He was also 2 over and had this to get to 2 under. He is moving in the right direction. At this point, one shot off the lead, held by Paul Casey. Casey finishing up his round at the 9th. This putt to stay at -3. With that nice par save, Casey would be in the clubhouse, tied for the first round lead with Hunter Mahan at 3 under. And now Sabbatini, also seeking a share of the first round lead. Well done. After starting with a couple of bogeys on the front, his back nine is covered with 6 circles and 1 square. A wonderful inward 9 of 30 for Rory Sabbatini. England's Paul Casey, Hunter Mahan of the United States, and South Africa's Rory Sabbatini would share the lead at the end of day 1 of the 2007 WGC-Bridgestone Invitational. Welcome back to the South Course at Firestone Country Club for day 2 of the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational, a place where Tiger Woods has proved his dominance since his first victory here in '99. In 1999, Tiger came into the final round of the World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational with a 5-shot lead after dominating the first 3 rounds.
Now he's done it again. Yep. If we go again.
Woods was seeking his first of many victories at Firestone.
Killer instinct of Tiger Woods. Great birdie.
Now for the victory. Tiger Woods prevails.
Now back to 2007. Tiger Woods on the 8th for birdie. He has 2 birdies, 2 bogeys on day 2 and is chasing the South African Rory Sabbatini, who played in the morning flight and holds the clubhouse lead after another great round, including birdies at 15, 16, and 17.
Today I didn't hit the ball as well as yesterday, but I hit a couple of good shots strung in there in between, and when I did get some birdie opportunities, I made the most of them. The putter was a lot warmer today than it was yesterday, and that's just how this game is.
To the 9th.
And let's see if Kenny Perry can take advantage of 2 wonderfully struck shots to put him in this position for birdie. Oh, yes. On the most difficult hole in the golf course, Kenny Perry makes a 3.
Justin Rose, beautiful approach shot this for a birdie. 3 consecutive birdies. Hit a good tee shot at 15, the par 3. Hit a good pitch after laying up at 16, the par 5. And there we go, back to even par. That is tied for 10th. 6 off the lead, but a lovely run of holes for Justin.
Back to 15.
And the Open champion, Padre Harrington. Left hand low on that putting grip. And Harrington with a birdie. 3rd of the day, offset by 3 bogeys at +2.
Meanwhile at 17, Hunter Mahan. Now this for a par. And just trickles on by. He has not made a birdie today. That's going to be his 4th bogey of the day.
To 18.
And Justin Rose with the par putt.
And look at this for a double breaker, just to shave the edge.
And we'll dip into the black. That's +1. 7 back of Rory Sabbatini. '17, Tiger Woods.
He's in trouble despite backing away from the driver.
Yeah, hit 3-iron off the tee, just drew it a little bit, and he is not pleased with this lie. It is down, and he's going to have to generate as much club head speed. I don't think he can get it to the green, Peter.
Well, the thing is, if it's guesswork with the lie, what happens if it jumps out a bit quicker than he expects? Then he has an impossible chip coming back.
Oh, my goodness. That jumped out of there. He got so much angle. What a shot. Wow. That's incredible.
Stay there. It's going to roll back. Oh, he has plenty of club head speed. It helped him this time. Gouge that ball forwards.
Never say never with Mr. Woods.
No, you've learned that over the years, Peter. Judging lies in what he can and cannot do. To 18.
So Hunter with a perfect shot, given great angle. Now you've got to rein your enthusiasm in a little bit with this pin position. Try and be smart, and little left the stick. Landed a good 8 or so pace. He's short. Little downslow there. Will hop up. Right there. Oh, brilliant. But leaves a tough putt though off that edge.
Oh, we're back at the 17th green. Tiger, after trying to find the fairway carefully with an iron off the tee in the rough, so really couldn't attack this whole location. 97 foot of putts made in round one. A lot less today through 16 holes. And this is not an easy putt, Bobby.
That's lower tier, going straight up the hill. Speed won't be the problem with it.
A little right to left break, and he misjudged it.
There we're back up. This was Hunter Mayhem with a good chance. Oh, well done. Good read. Good
and that
touch.
is the first and will be the only birdie of the day. But at least, as they say, dinner will taste a little better tonight. Even par, 6 back, plenty of time.
Also creeping into the competition is Chris DeMarco. He grinds out that par save at the 9th to shoot 70 and stay at -1. Back to Tiger at the 17th to clean up his par. Tiger would also par the 18th, shooting a round of even par 70 in round 2. 4 shots back of Rory Sabbatini, who has a 2-shot lead heading into the weekend over Masters champion Zach Johnson. Kenny Perry shoots back-to-back 1-under rounds and is tied for 3rd with Woods. Welcome back to PGA Tour Classic, the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational. A beautiful day at Firestone for round 3, where Rory Sabbatini leads the field at 6-under and Tiger Woods sits 4 shots back. Now let's go down to the action with the world number 1, Tiger Woods.
First to play from the United States, Tiger Woods.
9 tournaments overall in his career at Firestone, and he's won 5 of the 9 times.
A little twirl means it's a gem.
Let's go over to the 3rd.
And Padraig Harrington, 2nd shot, over water, front hole location today. Extremely important to find the fairway off the tee, and that is a beautiful shot, a shallow little area on the right-hand side.
Now over to number 2.
Hunter Mahan now for his birdie, right in the middle. Arguably the hottest player on the tour right now, Hunter Mahan.
Let's go to the 3rd.
And Harrington's chance for the birdie. It would be a pity to miss this one after a beautiful 2nd shot.
Back up to 1. Rory in that left-hand tough shot. Let's look at that across.
That's
the.
not a good lie either.
No.
But to take a lot of sand, and
Yeah,
that is
did.
thick,
Yeah.
right into the locust tree in front of him, and that is in deep trouble.
And
now.
it's come back as well, so he will. I think I'll be very surprised if he could chip that onto the green.
He's gonna be lucky to make 5.
Game to number 4.
And Tiger's 2nd shot.
Well, I think he can land this a couple of paces short of the pin.
Just a wedge from 141.
And it's a good one.
Get you to stand still, please.
Well, he's been very confident on the short ones so far this week, so I imagine good read, trust the stroke, and get on with it.
Should be about right edge.
Oh, just powered it through.
So hard.
He sure did, didn't he? Well, there you go. All from a very simple. And that's been happening so much this week. The guys have just made a very simple mistake and carried on playing as normal and think, well, I'll get away with it. And this golf course, the way it's set up, is just biting them every time.
So a double bogey beginning. Tiger certainly with a very good look at birdie coming up on the 4th, which is one of the hardest holes here at Firestone.
Well, his putt, you can't make it any easier unless you make it shorter. It looks like it's about right edge. It's just the one that suits your eye. All he has to do is control his speed.
First birdie of the day for Tiger.
Back to 3.
And Zach Johnson in the heart of the green.
Yep, standing on a left-right slope. This should move to his right to start off with and then straighten up a little at the end.
Come on back. Come on back. Oh. Double breaking putt. Well described, David. And he judges it perfectly. And he's tied at the top.
Let's go out to the play of the 6th.
Well, after a drive of 331, he's just chipping it.
Only 126.
Ooh, man, right down that flagstick.
Over at 4, you've got both Johnson and Sabbatini with putts of about 6 feet. Johnson a little closer for par.
And Sabbatini with a much more difficult putt. This is right to left down the hill. And Zach has one back up the hill almost straight.
Stay up.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? After he hits his putt so firm, and as soon as he hits one soft, it just didn't hide anything. Oh, I wish I hit it firm again.
So back to 2 over for the day. That out of the gates. Calamity at 1. The birdie at 2. Now another shot surrendered at 4. This right here for par, and if he holds it, Zach will go to the 6th with the lead alone.
Let's go to Tiger.
And we've got about 9 or 10 feet here for Tiger Woods for his birdie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Let's go back to 5.
Sabbatini, best shot all day here, David. 4 feet 1 inch.
Well, you know, a normal human being would probably hit the inside right, but he usually just, you know, hits it dead straight at 100 miles an hour.
Bounced back after the double bogey with a birdie at 2. And he's bounced back here with a birdie after the bogey at 4. So Sabbatini now 1 in front of Woods and Johnson at 5 under.
After the nice birdie by Sabbatini, Zach Johnson added a birdie of his own at the 6th, leaving Tiger Woods trailing by 1 as he heads to the back 9. Round 3 of the 2007 WGC-Bridgestone Invitational. Tiger Woods has just bogeyed the 10th hole, dropping 2 shots back to the leaders at the 9th.
At number 9.
Okay. He's on the upslope here. He's going to fly this almost all the way to the hole.
Saw Tiger hit a shot like this. Oh no.
That was all the way to the hole.
Oh, Dave, you want to talk about dead. That next one is, I don't know, you can't get it within 30, 40 feet, I don't think. Once it gets on the green, it's running.
Trampled and chewy and it's lying down and matted and twisted and, oh.
What's he lie there? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going for his bogey chip. Downhill, nothing. Let's go to 11.
Tiger's got a 9 foot 4 inch putt here for birdie. Extremely makeable. He's been putting well from this distance.
and he bogeyed the last hole. So this man, his bounce back ability is second to none.
Yeah, he's pretty resilient.
Good bounce back there for Tiger Woods, back to 4 under.
And we'll go to 9.
What chance has he got here, David? Hit at 15 feet.
Oh, no, he can get it. Oh, man, it was. See, that's what happens. You end up with a lie that you can play, and then you go right underneath it.
Oh.
That was lying down green, you know, so. You know, and right now, it's just, you know, I mean, this is guesswork.
If you make it, it's a double.
See, no follow through. It's so easy to lose your confidence. I mean, he is gradually getting closer to the edge of the green. I'll give him that.
Viewer discretion advised here. Let's go to 10. We can't watch.
Take a little break here in the action. Kenny Perry. As for birdie. Wow. With some speed.
Hop, skip, and a jump. That was.
Okay, we got to get this over with now. This is for a bogey, Rory Sabbatini, which is going to look really, really good to Zach Johnson. David, how many have you counted now? What's this for now?
Well, this will be ocho for 8.
The old snowman. License and registration, please. Okay. We'll go on from here.
Moving on.
Yeah, we'll move forward.
Nothing to see. Moving along.
Ahead on the green, DeMarco has this for birdie. And Chris DeMarco. It's back to even.
At number 12 now.
Okay, we've got a big old slinger here. Kenny Perry. Watch how fast this is. Can we get there? Yeah, it's got to get there right in the middle of the hole. Beautiful. He gives it a double pump.
14, Tiger for birdie. Take the lead outright. Nice. Tracking. Nope. $15.
Kenny Perry with a 6-iron. Looking at it closely, following it. Oh, that's perfect. Whoa, a little lip out for the 1 for Kenny Perry.
$16.
Well, Nick Fallow, here's the only guy that seems to be very steady today. He's the only guy not swaying in the bogey land, and he's just going along and just nice and easy.
Yeah, he's not exuding a lot of emotional energy, is he? It's just this is all under control.
Let's go to 15.
Little unlucky there, just needed a bit more hit on it. Now Rory after that beautiful 6-iron. Looks good. Oh, that's what's been happening, David.
Get
all
off
day
my
there.
foot. That's exactly where he wanted to hit it.
That was a very good putt. Just a little depression there on the right-hand side of the cup. 2 ways to make 3. You can see that by his reaction. You just can't believe it.
Wow, I'm amazed Jimmy's got driver. Well, I'm very surprised at that. He's been 3-wood most of the week.
He's going to have to be almost spot on perfect with this to get it in the fairway.
He's got right down that left edge of the rough line. Oh, stinger. Yeah, doesn't like it. It's not left. Oh, hit a couple of. Oh, that's gone into thick stuff.
After finding the trees on the 18th, Woods would make bogey, dropping the shot to Rory Sabbatini. After shooting 2 over in round 3, Sabbatini would have the lead going into the final round of the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational, a PGA Tour classic. As golf fans, this is what we live for. It's the final round on a world stage, and the best player in the world is one shot back. We want to see him do it, pull through and win. Yet at the same time, we want to see someone else rise to the occasion and make a stand. We want to pull for the underdog, the long shot. It's the final round of the World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational, and Tiger Woods is one shot back.
The final round underway at the first hole. Tiger Woods beginning the round 1 back of Rory Sabbatini. And what a start for Tiger. Knocks it in to within 4 feet. Meanwhile, Sabbatini hole high. Trying to get Tiger's attention, though, with a birdie of his own, and Sabbatini gets it home. Now putting the pressure on Tiger. Will he match him? He does. It's going to be an electric day of action here in Akron. Sabbatini and Woods, with Rory leading by 1. Kenny Perry 3 back, then DeMarco. Today, the weather's a little bit suspect. It's been drizzling really all morning long here, and there's possible thunderstorm activity on the way, but play is underway in the final round of this World Golf Championship event. Sabbatini drove it wayward here off the tee at 2. David, this is for par.
Oh, yeah, he's been on the 3rd fairway already. Well, got to hand it to him. He's opened up, holding 2 nice putts.
The Tiger's in here for a birdie to tie him, David.
Now, just missed the fairway to the right. Hit a nice shot from the edge of the rough, just short of the green, and chipped to this point.
It's an interesting little matchup here, and not to overlook Kenny Perry in this grouping of 3, but Tiger and Sabbatini, we saw them together in Charlotte. Sabbatini was bettered by 5 shots that day. He entered that day leading by 1 as well, and Tiger went on to win the tournament. That was Tiger's last win. So they're all tied now. Birdie start for Tiger.
The Englishman Justin Rose on the tee here of the first par 3 on the course, 7-iron. Justin really has played some fantastic golf over the last 12 months. Shot up into the top 20 in the world rankings. And another beauty there at the 5th. Front hole location. Playing a little shorter today.
Yeah, let's try 4.
Well, the question is, David Faraday, anything here for Sabbatini at all other than just chopping it out?
Not a particularly bad lie, but the rough is so thick and strong. That looks like about an 8 or 9 iron now. 212 yards. When you could hear the thickness of the contact, that's up the right-hand side. Needs a kick out of the rough.
Back in it. Oh, that's
goodness.
That's evil. Kenny Perry on the left-hand side, 210 yards, and I don't think he can get this up there. No, again, that's another squelch. Tiger is 45, 50 yards ahead, 161.
Yeah.
The flag, and you know, even with that great tee shot, he barely held onto the fairway on the left. But actually, pretty decent, dude. It's probably a 10-mile-an-hour wind uphill.
Well, this would be interesting if he goes for it because he wants to try and get the 2-shot swing, or or give this 4th hole a little bit of respect and maybe go middle of the green and chance a 15-20 footer for a birdie. So
yesterday he knocked it just behind the hole, made birdie, was in close.
Definitely tried to cut it. Boy, that is a beautiful looking shot if it's the right stick.
Oh, it's fabulous. Yeah. I was amazed at when this rough is as thick as they've had on tour this year.
Of course, Rory yesterday was playing with Zach Johnson, who tried just to get one back into the fairway.
Yeah.
And to turn the club over.
Well, this is an extremely tough shot. I mean, you've got to carry it onto the green. It's going to be less spin.
117, just chopping a sand wedge.
Begging for it to go, and it didn't get there. Third shot coming up for Perry.
102 yards. Sand wedge. Struck it beautifully, should spin.
Big time.
Yeah, and then it catches that little middle slope in the green. Oh, it's not going to go off the front, is it? Oh, boy.
He ripped the ears off that.
It disappears.
We'll go ahead to number 5.
We saw that beautiful 7-iron from Justin Rose here. This one for birdie. Back over at 4.
And Sabbatini.
And not too bad a lie. Fastidious.
Hustle. Oh.
Yeah, that was a good try. You can see the intensity on him. He was wanting to make that to get the 4 out of it. He's given Tiger a great opportunity of a 2-shot swing.
Tiger now for birdie.
And not much in this, up the hill.
Let's see if Tiger wants to go for the juggler.
You know he wants to. He ain't trying to make par from there.
That is a serious message now.
Yeah, you could feel it coming, couldn't you?
You really could. Yeah, you can tell by the both these players, their intensity is really up. Their focus. Tiger's used to it. There's another new experience for Rory.
Now Kenny Perry for a bogey.
And across the slope with a fair amount of right to left in it.
That will be a 3-shot swing from Perry's perspective.
Rory Sabbatini would tap in for his bogey, a 2-shot swing with Tiger Woods, giving Woods a 2-shot lead early in the final round of the 2007 WGC-Bridgestone Invitational. In 2001, Tiger went face-to-face with Jim Furyk in a playoff. On the first hole, Furyk needed a miracle to stay in the game.
Can he do it again?
Yes! Oh, no! Yes! I've seen it all.
On the next, Tiger would have his back against the wall, needing a par save of his own. With Furyk struggling, Tiger would seal the deal.
He likes it. He should. Oh, almost ended it right there.
Game, set, match.
Back to 2007, where Woods is starting to run away with the championship.
Well, this one left to right, up the hill, just outside the hole.
No fist bump.
You know,
No nothing.
could the game look any more simple?
Now Justin Rose for birdie.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hey, 4 under for the day.
Well, this could be interesting if somebody could get a decent number in, because they've all the leaders have struggled on the back nine.
Up ahead to 9.
Chris DeMarco now, this for a bogey. Oh, man. So I think I went off the heel of his putter. That is a double bogey on the 9th hole, ranked the hardest hole on the golf course. Yesterday they just butchered it. Today a little softer conditions. More fairways hit. A little easier hole, but not according to Mr. DeMarco.
Rory Sabbatini over here has 134 yards left and a hideous lie. Tiger has 155. He's got a maple tree in front of him. And if he can get it up high enough and, you know, by some miracle, you know, get a little left or right on it, he might be able to sneak this out toward the left edge of the green, maybe in that front bunker, or just if he gets it over that bunker and leave himself a reasonable sort of a chip shot. He's going to try and just rip this.
All right, Tiger.
See him trying to hold the club face open.
Looks like bunker. We're kind of blocked there by that tree, but it looks like he's got it in that bunker up on the green. And now Rory Sabbatini.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Wow.
I mean, that's supposed to be a high shot, you know, and it just came out like a wounded duck.
Oh, that rough's got some undertow to it, doesn't it, David?
Oh, well, now it's got a little soaking. You know, all this light rain has just been falling, and it's now heavy enough to,
Well, Tiger Woods off to the left here on this tee on the 9th hole. We're going to go back and take a look. Peter Costas is going to explain why it went over towards the 10th fairway.
Take note of the backswing. He stayed nice and level with his head at the top, a little past parallel, but he's been doing that. Now watch him drop a little bit and then rise up out of it. Now he makes contact a little toward the toe, but watch the strength in his left arm and forearm. In his face, you can see him grimacing. He's holding on, holding on, holding on. He tried to save it, but it was too little too late.
he has missed this in the perfect spot. He's got all the green in the world to work with. It's going to be left to right across the green and pretty quick. But he's got a, you know, a clean look at the back of the ball. He'd be disappointed not to make 4.
Wow, look at this. I don't think we've got any of these players on the green in 3 here.
Well, it's so hard to hit this fairway, Gary, you know, and if you miss it, you know, the rough is so difficult, then it makes the green impossible to hit.
Boy, if you don't hit the fairway, this rough is absolutely brutal. And now Tiger for his par.
With the flag out, a little more straight-faced club, 8 or 9 iron. Come on! That is just wrong on so many levels.
After that amazing par save, Sabbatini would make bogey, giving Woods a 6-shot lead heading into the final 9. Welcome back to PGA Tour Classic, the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational. After another bogey by Sabbatini, Woods is on cruise control with a 7-shot lead.
And there you see the 12th hole right there, right in front of you. Big bunker in front. I'm just wondering, guys, Nick, at this point, okay, he's going to win this golf tournament. Do you, at this point, decide to send a message by, okay, let's just start going after everything now? You can't lose the tournament, I wouldn't think. Do you send a message?
No, you wouldn't do that. I think you can't count your chickens. He'd still play. He wants to play every shot safe as he can, make good decisions, you know, and just keep doing that. If he keeps inside that 15, 20-foot circle, there's no way he can lose. How about that? Well, that just shows you.
No, that's not the worst spot to miss it.
Okay.
You know,
it's fine.
In 2006, Tiger Woods would find himself in another playoff, this time against Stuart Sink. When the sky opened up, Tiger's game turned on.
An 8 iron from 166, and it's pouring.
Leaving himself a putt for his 5th victory at Firestone.
Tremendous putt.
Tiger 7 in front.
David, what we got here?
Well, it's a pretty straightforward little chip, you know. Just going to bunt it in there, play a little check and run.
This is insanity, ladies and gentlemen.
Unnecessary roughness.
Oh, I'm telling you, Nick, he's sending a message.
Unbelievable.
And now he's got Rory by 9.
He's sending a message. Here he goes. He's going to lap the field.
I often think, you know, it's a pretty special time in golf. to get to see this. And you look at the other scores, it's not because these guys can't play. It's because this guy is something different, really different.
At 14.
DeMarco has this for par. One of three, sharing second at the moment. A good save for Chris.
Back to Tiger.
Well, no, it'll be interesting. I don't think he will miss this, but if he does, he will be bummed.
Yeah, it's so nice. He's played so well just to keep a bogey-free round going.
Well, it's not that he just doesn't want to give anything away. He wants to win by 20 if he can. He loves that.
Oh, it's still at this stat 100% of putts made from 8 foot and less. The question is, will it go in the side?
He's
or
okay.
The dead center. Thank you very much. Good save.
Roderick Harrington.
Just doing a little Irish dance around the pin.
Please, please, please.
A little jig. Get jiggy with it from Ireland.
He's got to go over most of the water here. He's got a little better angle, but it may be giving him 3 more feet is all. But that's only 61 yards.
10 feet, flag high left.
I got 8-shot lead. I'm going over here to the left around the water, David.
Oh, I'm putting it from here.
Okay. We're on the same page.
I mean, at this stage, you could give him, you could take away his golf clubs, give the umbrella to him, and he'd manage.
Okay, let's go to 18.
Big putt for Rosie.
And he just got a huge break with Joe Durant putting on the same line, basically, and making his.
Good aggressive. Oh, yes. What a par. Yeah, that will guarantee, well, something. Chris DeMarco had a chance to birdie the last, but at least he didn't give anything away, so he'll be absolutely chuffed with that day's work, week's work here.
Now Rory. Good finish for Rory's. Gets him into a tie for second now with Rose.
Now as the final group plays the 72nd hole, Tiger Woods can enjoy the moment comfortably with an 8-shot lead. Let's go out to Tiger in the final fairway.
Now, let's see Tiger with his third, David.
118 yards, just a sand wedge.
This might be his challenge of the week to see if he can get up and down for bogey-less today, and the only player in the field to not make a double bogey.
For the week.
For the week.
Right on the flag.
Yep. Here comes the spin. Yeah.
He's managed to keep the same intensity on his face all day long. Very impressive.
In 2000, this time in the dark.
Now Tiger.
167 yards.
Oh, no, you can't do that. How about that, huh? He's left them in the dark again.
All right, Tiger.
Tiger will be focused on this one. He wants to get through here blemish free.
When it comes to Firestone, he now has a 6th sense. Win number 6 on this course steeped in history. It is an 8-shot victory for Tiger.
Tiger's bogey-free 65 was more than enough for Woods to win his 13th World Golf Championships title and 6th Bridgestone Invitational crown. An 8-under total for an 8-shot victory. Tiger has once again proven his dominance. The only player to shoot under par over 72 holes for the week. and for the second time three-peated as champion here at Firestone. Congratulations, Tiger Woods, on winning the 2007 World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational, a PGA Tour classic.